Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan with your Thursday weather update recorded on August the 29th. Windy weather is certainly around the country today. Look at this animated air pressure map showing these major storms down in the Southern Ocean, and they are helping to produce the windy westerlies and northwesterlies that are blowing across New Zealand at the moment. So most of the country engulfed in low pressure, high pressure is well out to the east here, a little bit to the north, and there is some high pressure also over Australia. But this is really the main feature of the weather map for the next week or so. These big storms slowly tracking around Antarctica. Look at the departure from normal. So this is in the very early hours of Friday morning, just past midnight Thursday. Most of the country is warmer than average. Some areas are even getting up to several degrees above average because of that windy nor'wester. But let me animate Friday and Saturday for you. Here we go. Friday, you'll see a bit of blue appearing through the mountains and ranges, then it pretty much fades away. So Friday, Saturday, around New Zealand, despite some colder air coming through, won't be too much colder below average for this time of the year. In fact, most places are going to be warmer than usual, most main centres anyway, but there could still be a little dusting of snow on Friday and maybe Saturday in the north around our mountains and ski fields, but it may not be very much. Here is lunchtime Friday. So the blue line that you see here shows that the change that moved through, that is moving through today, Thursday, by tomorrow has ushered in a slightly cooler pool of air. And so that's the reason why there may be a bit of snow on the mountains and a light dusting on Mount Ruapehu. But look at the storm south of Australia. So big, strong gale force winds coming through Bass Strait over Tasmania and back towards New Zealand. So while today is windy, and so too is tomorrow, as we go through to Saturday, it gets even windier because the storm south of Tasmania is pushing against the big strong high. Look at that, 1040 hectopascals. So you've got 1040 over here, 940 over here. That's 100 hectopascals difference in a very short distance. And what you're seeing as a result of that is the big strong nor'west winds between the two. So severe gales are back again on Saturday. Could be anywhere from the top of the country to the bottom. Heavy rain on the west coast and temperatures probably above average for most areas. Go through to Sunday, the winds ease back a little bit, especially in the north. The further north you are, the winds will be lighter. The further south you go, in fact, the further south you go in both of the main islands, the windier it gets around Cook Strait, lower North Island, and also down here in the lower part of the South Island. Meanwhile, the next surge of gales starts to move out of Australia. So while we do have a few showers around on Sunday, this is the main front here going out over the Chatham Islands. By Monday, that front further out to sea. Now we've got a new low forming in the Tasman, all part of this stormy stuff further to the south. And look, these isobars, lots and lots of white lines on the map here. You're talking 970 hectopascals as the air pressure down here well south of us, and in the lower part of the South Island says 998. So the air pressure on Monday is actually not too bad, but the rain does return over here to the west coast. And our final map on Tuesday shows that next surge moving back in again. Another burst of rain and showers, another burst of snow on the mountains and ranges. Don't know if there'll be very much for the North Island, but there is a chance of a dusting on Mount Ruapehu. But again, there is that cold front passing through on Tuesday, and then a wall of windy westerlies all coming in behind it. So yeah, the windy upset weather pattern carries on. This is classic spring weather for this time of the year, and it's going to be with us for a couple of weeks by the looks of it, off and on. I'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll take another closer look at how the weekend is shaping up, and of course the outlook for next week. And don't forget, drill down on our website or download our new app to get the rainfall figures. Many people keep asking about what we don't always show rain maps on here. There's a reason for that. Sometimes showing you the rainfall map over the next day or two is a distraction from what is actually happening elsewhere. So that's why we don't always include it. But you can always find it on our website for free and in our app as well. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow.